So, what am I going to talk about today? I don't know. But look, there's a deer right there. Just eating. We've been hanging out together. I was going to talk about my ayahuasca ceremony where I can say that I died. And I went to, I guess everyone's heaven is different, but to heaven. And my heaven was everyone was dancing because I love to dance. I really do. And the voice of God was like omnipresent. Like I could feel her. I could feel him. I could feel it. I could feel it just coursing through my body, like the words that were being almost like, uh, uh, what's that called? Tel- tel- like telepathic um, information. Almost, it wasn't. It wasn't spoken. It was just a part of something that circulated through your veins like blood. It was just there, and it was so. Uh, it was. It was what we all need should experience. If not just one day, if not one day, at least. I mean, if not, the remainder of your life, at least one moment. After you get that one moment, you can't turn back. You can't. Like, I can say that my mission now after I got that one moment. Oh, where love is what I breathed, breathed. I think that's the word. Um, Love is what circulated through my veins. Love is what was um, part of my existence. Yeah. And that's when I got out of that when I got out of that state, as in I came back to earth, because when I died, everything died with me. All of my sins, all of the things um, that had plagued me, that had not been forgiven, and sometimes the things that I didn't know had not been forgiven, but they were in the background. And yeah, it was a moment of 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 pure being, where nothing mattered and everything mattered, and love was the source of everything. Yeah, I wish you guys could feel what I'm feeling like when I go back and think of it. Yeah, and then I got a lot of messages where um, this is, I guess, my mission is to bring people a little closer to that source, that divinity, you know, um, finding your divine purpose. After that, things hurt, things go bad, you know, the definition of bad. Things are confusing, but then once you have allowed yourself to soak in all that, and sometimes it may take a day, 2 days, a month, even a year. But the sooner the better. Because you want to move on with your life, You just don't want to be stuck there. It sucks being stuck somewhere where you don't want to be. So the faster you forgive and understand that story that you had, which that's where I'm struggling, is no longer going to protect you. It's no longer going to bring you the the happiness that you desire. It's no longer about, survival, because you own yourself. You actually do. That's what all these protests are about, because people are starting to realize that they own themselves. And if you mandate something, that means you don't own yourself. So people that realize that say, I am going against myself. If I allow someone else to say that they own me and I do not own myself, you do own yourself. You were born here with everything. This whole world belongs to you. It belongs to you. Every part of it, whether you're from Africa, United States, Central, South America, Asia, this whole world is yours. It belongs to you. The division between countries, that's not the truth, because you're a human on planet Earth. Remember, you're a human on planet Earth. You're not, Asian, Latin American, um, Russian, African, and then sub sub that Kenyan, and sub that from the tribe of blah, and then sub. No, you're not from America. Sub that I'm Latin. Sub that I'm from Guatemala. Sub that I'm from this place. Like, stop dividing yourself. And I see the struggle, because I can see the truth, but the truth is not. It's at this point, it's difficult to see it in this world. Yeah. But back to my ayahuasca. Yeah. As soon as I forgave the last thing, the first thing, it was the first sin against myself, which means that I abandoned myself for love. When I was love, I forgot that I am love. And I'm still struggling with that, because I allow relationships in my life to demonstrate that. Or maybe they're not demonstrating anything. They're demonstrating my polarities, my confusion. So when I died after my last forgiveness of myself and others, I died. And it's almost it's almost like, in the old TVs, when you turned off the TV, that the last thing that was there was just kind of like a little dot. That's kind of how it was. And then you see your body just almost like a machine, just laying there. And then feeling sadness for a bit that you are leaving everyone, but at the same time, relief that you're finally close to your source. I don't recommend this to everyone, because it's tough. Right before I knew that I was going to have my death, um, just so many things were always in the way for me not to go, even to the point where on the way to the ceremony, I got into a crash with, a bunch of kids, that were drinking and smoking and doing stuff, and they were in a car, and they crashed the side of my right side of the car, and they threw stuff on my windshield. Yeah, to prevent me from going, to say, oh, forget this, I'm not going like this. Luckily, I'm the kind of person that say, if I went this far, I might as well go all the way, see what happens. But other people would have turned around. It was a scary situation. Like, a lot of things were trying to prevent me from not going to that last ceremony. And I knew it. And actually, I would go to ceremony every single week because I knew I was almost done. And if I allowed any time to lapse, I would have not made it to the point where, you know, I was connected back to source. It was a yet. It was awesome. It was the shit. It was so beautiful. It was just, it was a breath. It was a breath. So yeah, that's hopefully, I mean, I wish I was a better storyteller, and maybe I need to work on that. But that's my story when I died doing ayahuasca. I hope this has helped any of you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Also, I'm trying to do this seriously, build courses, and so that, you guys can find your divine purpose. And I need your help so that you can be on the path to finding your divine purpose. And once you get there, you tell others and others and others and others and others until there'll be nothing but a world of people knowing their divine purpose. Ah, to the point where, yeah, being is our divine purpose. But when we see our brothers and our sisters struggling and being sad because they don't understand that they're from the source of divinity, it it makes you uneasy, and you have to do something. And I'm so thankful for all the people that have put their neck on the line to say no. This is it. This is the end. I am everything here. I am. I don't have to buy it from you. I don't have to be put into subjugation because I am. Anyways, I'll keep on going. Yeah, so if you guys can subscribe, share it. I'm going to start opening a platform so I can share my information. I just sometimes I feel like I got to be ready. But that's just a form of procrastination. So I love you all, and I hope to see each one of you in your divine purpose, so that you can strengthen this world, this earth, this mother. Look at her. She's so beautiful. She just needs our help. All right. Till next time. Like and subscribe, please.